Hey, Tracy Lewis from Stuff and Things. I have with me today, spread out over the bed, my haul from shopping at my girlfriend Libby's house. She calls herself Paper Sunshine, and she had a lot of extra supplies. But the biggest thing I want to give a shout out to her for is this right here. She has reinkers for just about every Stampin' Up color. In fact, I think she only didn't have two. Oh, nope, she didn't have a few of the neutrals. So she basically, I already had the spots. I was going to use the spots originally for my mementos that were recovered from the accident, but I wanted to focus on Stampin' Up products first as a priority. So she graciously offered me the opportunity to use her reinkers and create all but maybe 5 of the Stampin' Up colors. And this box is the in colors, and I believe we're only missing one. We have all of the Regals, which I had already bought, all of the Brights, plus notice I have a couple of spots because her mother-in-law didn't need those, so I managed to pick up those, which will be good for classes, so I love to have extra colors on hand. Neutrals were a little light on, and then the subtles, we have all of them. New Regals, all of them. Brights, all. Short 1, and I believe we're short 4 of the neutrals, so that is awesome. I also snagged a chalk set, which I actually had in my supplies before. She parted with a half a package of white, a half a package of very vanilla, and then she had a generic package of black from Michael's, and then she also had some 50 packs of an array of the colors here, so I managed to get 2 pieces of each. She gave me a bunch of catalogs and some order sheets. Being demonstrators, we can always use order sheets, and so this will be good for historical purposes going back. And I think she has 3 years worth of catalogs she gave me that were extra. I snagged a Versamark that was extra. She had 2 duplicate sets of washi, so I managed to get these very pretty washi tapes. I'm not sure yet. She had more, but I haven't decided whether I'm going to do washi going forward on any large scale. I tended to not use washi as much as I had thought, even though they're very pretty and I love them. I also got some fibers from her. Before I had like an entire huge box full of fibers. This time I only picked a dozen. And if you look at it sideways, which you can't really see very well, I kind of went through just the rainbow of colors, one of each color, and called it good. And then these are the dewdrops in a variety of colors. She actually was willing to split her supply with me. I managed to get from her mother-in-law some extra reinkers. These were all brand new, not even opened, so I actually used these first before I went to her reinkers to flesh out the rest of the colors. I don't even own a heat gun yet, but I did get 2 unopened packages of heat embossing powders. So I have silver, black, gold, and white. So the one color that I really like that I need to snag is copper, and I'll get that from Stampin' Up. She had a whole bunch of cards that she was going to be donating to a couple of different nonprofits, and she let me go through and get some replacement. You know, I had a lot of swap cards and cards that were given to me, and I have none left, so this was nice. I've tried to pick cards that I've seen, that I've made, that I liked, and so all of these, most of these are all Christmas cards. So these are going to be put in my to keep forever pile of cards. I managed to get some really basic embossing folders. So now instead of 2, I own 7. She had an extra Butterflies Thinlit dies that wasn't even opened, so that was cool. I managed to snag some extra glues So I've got enough glue here to last me a good long while. A very large acrylic block for oversized stamping. A little light box. This case actually she had from something she had gotten, I think at a garage sale for, it had mica jars in it. And I thought that since I could put 2 up of my blends, and I know they're going to release more blends, that this will for now be my blends case, and it'll work really well, and I like that I can see most of the colors. She had an unopened die tool set with the foam that you roll to get all the little bits and pieces out. 2 boxes of Zots. They're not, I like the micro, but you know what? I will be happy to use the mediums. They're pretty small, and I can always cut them in half. There's a second foam sponge floating around here somewhere. And now let's get to the fun stuff. So she had some extra stamp sets that are virtually unused. This is a bundle, so it comes with it's called Banners for Christmas, but it also has the dies for these banner shapes and a couple of other banner shapes. And I own 0 banner dies right now, so I thought that was a good addition. This was from one of my favorites from last year's celebration, so it was a free stamp set last year. I owned the stocking dies, and I always wanted so this is the Christmas stocking dies, and I never got the stamps, and I always wanted them, so I was really surprised when she walked this up and said that she could let this go because this was an extra. This set is one of those timeless sets that I love. The antlers, all is calm, all is bright, and the forest stamp is the one that I mainly got this one for, and it is no longer current, so it's the only violation of my rule of sticking with only current products. Sheltering Tree is a favorite, and it is current. And Star of Light is current, and it is the bundle, and this is absolutely one of my favorites. In fact, over here at our retreat last summer, we made this card. That's why I grabbed this from her card collection to have for memorabilia from last fall's retreat. And then I got this, which I'm very pleased. It is a wet, dry cleaning tool that works really well, and I'm glad that I picked it up. And I thank Libby from the bottom of my heart for willing to part with these goodies and share with me from her stash of reinkers, and we had a great time. I actually was there like all day and didn't even get a chance to make any projects because I was too busy doing the reinkers and sorting through and shopping through all of her supplies. So I'm gonna have to get over there again on a day when I can actually focus on doing projects and having fun. So thank you very much, Libby, and thank you everyone for watching.